So what is fear? Fear is the action, the result, the expression of yourself based on the fact that you already know what you did. So for instance, fear of God is that you already know that in spite of the forgiveness offered, you are continuing with your sinning, you are continuing to harm, and you are continuing greed, and you are continuing all the facets that you know is not what is the image and likeness of God, of divinity. Yet you claim divinity. How the fuck can you do that if you're not acting in every way in full understanding and as divinity? And even if you fear darkness, I mean, how the fuck can divinity fear darkness or even deny it? So, understand, compound resonance is something that is layered based on actions deliberately based on a particular outcome. This reality is based on compound resonance. That means deliberate actions that is done to harm. Why to harm? Because you want to win. It's done in the name of winning, in the name of being successful, in the name of being the best, no matter what effect it has on those that are not going to stand with you. Deliberate harm. Ego. Knowledge is the act of deliberate harm, because you use the knowledge and you base your reality on knowledge. That knowledge is always going to stand above the individual. The knowledge will always be more than the individual. Therefore, there is no equality. There is only abuse in knowledge. And the more knowledge, the lesser the being. Because eventually the knowledge and the being become polarity opposites, and the being starts to specialize. Now the lies are getting really special, and the being becomes incapable of speaking on an individual level at all times in honesty. All words are measured based on the design that the being is busy with implementing to win. All deception. Can you see that? This is what this reality exists out of. Just deception. And everyone in this reality participates all the time only in deception. Measured words to a certain an outcome where the individual win or is better off. No matter what happens to others. That is where fear is originating from. Because you know that inevitably you're going to be caught out. That is where God has become such a phenomenal phenomena. Because it is the way to justify deception. Because you can say, as long as I believe in God and Jesus Christ died for my sins, I can keep on sinning because I'm just asking forgiveness. I am human after all, and I do make mistakes. So therefore, I accept my human nature. I accept that I'm born in sin because that is what God wants me to do. Therefore, I'm going to sin, I'm going to make mistakes. And God placed me here, so He wants me to be successful. He wants me to win. That's what God wants. Look how much He wants me to win. He even sent His Son to die for me so that I can win. I must be a winner, no matter what it takes. And God did the same for everyone. So if you're not a winner, not my problem. No man. You didn't take the opportunity God gave you to go and deceive as much as you possibly can. Compound resonance. Consciousness is compound resonance based on the deception of humanity every single breath. Consciousness. Conning each other. So that you do not have to be conscious of what you're doing. So you forget and you justify and you make it right and you give excuses and you find ways to enlighten yourself so that you can justify why you must act within the systems that is currently existent in this reality. But there is no consciousness. There is no conscience. How can anyone in this reality sleep with a clean conscience? There is not one. Every single day, you are scheming in your mind ways to win, to help others to lose. As long as you're winning, as long as you're successful, as long as your story is taken as the fucking gospel, go spell out the fucking truth. How you are placing spells on each other, how you are sentencing each other with the sentences you speak. Never mind the written word. All of it has become the writ of reality. But it will get rid of you after all. So, as this reality implodes, what will remain is the truth of this reality. The godly nature of man exposed as the deception that it is, with the beast remaining, having to learn from scratch how to live in dignity. Self-honesty, the realization of the common nature of man as flesh, and that the flesh requires certain specific support to be effective, and that the godly mind, the structure of deception, structure of intelligence that is designed to deceive, evolution that is designed to harm and destroy, where only the strong wins. That is the principle of evolution. Deception. As the time of the beast arrives, the time of God ends. And it ends at the note of what it has always been. Pure deception. Pure harm. Deliberate harm. As much as possible. There is nothing left but a consciousness of deceit,